Sunday, Jesus rode over the Mount of Olives, and the beautiful city of Jerusalem spread out beneath him. You can just picture the scene. This crowd of people laughing and talking, people shouting praise and waving palm branches, children probably running alongside the donkey as they got caught up in the enthusiasm. Maybe a disciple was leading the donkey, and over the sounds of joy and celebration, he suddenly hears another sound, and he looks back to find Jesus weeping. The Greek word means to mourn deeply, to sob audibly. Jesus wasn't sitting on the donkey with a few tears rolling down his cheeks. That's a completely different Greek word, the word used when he's at the tomb of Lazarus. Jesus was overcome with gut-wrenching sobs. You've got to wonder what happened next. Did those closest to the donkey notice first and fall silent? Did the silence then spread back through the crowd as people became aware of Jesus' tears? Did Jesus speak loud enough for them all to hear? Or did he speak more to himself? Were they able to hear what he said about the coming destruction of Jerusalem? The people of God were longing for the prophesied Messiah and the coming kingdom. Some believed the path to their goal of national freedom would come through violent opposition against Rome. Others chose the path of obedience to the law. Others took the route of withdrawing into the desert to devote themselves to study and ritual purity. And others focused on the temple and the sacrificial system. But they were also focused on what they believed God's plan was and the paths to achieve what they wanted, that they completely missed God's Son and what his kingdom actually looked like. And Jesus, days before his crucifixion, after 3 years of teaching and demonstrating the true way of God, experiences an overwhelming grief over the paths they had chosen and the peace they would never experience. If you had only known what would bring you peace. He knew their chosen route was leading to a massive cliff. They had selected paths that would lead to utter destruction. And Jesus' heart broke as he grieved their choices and agendas, what they were aiming for, even their efforts to achieve what they believed God wanted. God knows where the paths we're choosing will lead us. Because of his great love for us, he desperately wants to help us avoid the cliffs. He wants to help us locate his narrow path and not be tempted or misled onto other ways which seem to promise so much. He wants to help us choose the paths that lead to life, the paths that will bring us joy as we follow his ways, the paths which lead to peace as we walk in step with him.